My brother has his, we have a executive director, Steve Bensky, and my brother, his phone information. Everything, really, a lot of it is contact, though. Like, you can't just sign up online because it is so specific. There's really kids in specific groups, depending on their age range, because you can't just put a 12-year-old with a 17-year-old. Their goals are different. Physique is different. So we really have to make sure we're putting kids in the right categories. And we're always looking for mentors and growth and training and looking for the other spectrum, the other side of the spectrum of having teachers and mentors. So, but he's definitely the contact with that because he's the one that my brother has built up the program. And
would they use the contact that's on your website?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For our listeners, it's official ari-zucker.com, and there's a contact on there if you'd like to get involved with Life Change.
It's actually officiallifechange.com.
Oh, the other one you're talking? Okay,
yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, officiallifechange.com?
Yeah.
Okay, and then press contact on there. Okay, that's wonderful. All right, the other thing that you're involved in is Habitat for Humanity, and that, I think, is one of the best charities or organizations out there for people that have lost their homes, like due to these hurricanes and stuff. How did you get involved with that one?
I had gone into my publicity department, Clear PR, and I had asked them to help me get involved, in something a little bit more. And that's part of our Life Change program as well. Once these kids go through their leadership, they volunteer with Habitat for Humanity in Idaho, in the Nampa area, and Caldwell area in Idaho. So we really try to partner with Habitat because it is such an amazing organization. And so I got involved out in California. I'm the ambassador for the Santa Clarita, San Fernando Valley Women's Build every year. And so I'm really close with them. And then, of course, now, these nonprofits partner with other nonprofits as well. So, it's a huge community that's building up Habitat for Humanity, not just itself. So it's an incredible organization. The fact that these homes are really beautiful and there's so much love behind them. So, and the fact that these people are earning, they don't even build on their own home, which is really interesting.
Really?
What's so cool about it is because they're building, they have to put their sweat equity in, which is their time, and they help build other people's homes while their home is being built. So it's a fantastic way to, not only do you super appreciate where you are, where you're living, and your community that you end up in. I know in California, I think in the area that Santa Clarita Valley, we have one of the largest habitat communities. It's really tough in rural areas. I know we were in Philadelphia, and, they're trying to get deep to the houses and stuff to help restructure someone's life and build that way. So it's tough when there's not land. You can just demolish a house and rebuild.
Right.
For that, they have a whole different structure, which is amazing in itself as well. So we have the land out here to be able to do that. And the biggest thing that they're building now is the Habitat for Heroes. So we have a 90-home community going up for our veterans. I think there's 700 veterans in the San Fernando Valley coming home. And only 9 communities. So it's I know I keep using the same word, but it's unbelievable how much work has been put into this, and just the strides that Habitat's made for our veterans. So it's I can go on and on and on, but
I could totally understand that. My son was in the Marines. He just finished his 4 years this last April when he came home, and I just can't even imagine, all the people out there that are coming home at the same time that he did, and before that and after that, and trying to find a job at the very least, let alone a home.
Right.
It's really hard.
It's really hard, and finding a community, too, that you can relate to. I know the American Legion in the Santa Clarita Valley is working with Habitat, and so we did a makeover in the American Legion so they had somewhere to go, Mm-hmm. So there's someone they can talk to if they've got any, PTSD or it's really important. It's bigger than people can imagine. It's not just they don't have a house, but, some need wheelchair access, some can't function right, some can barely get out of their own home just to even function next to, people that have no idea what's going on. I mean, I had interviewed a veteran that came home, and he, I think he got discharged. I can't remember if he got caught with a bomb or something happened to his leg, but he couldn't even stand in Walmart.
Oh my
because
God.
They're taught not to stand 100 feet around any person.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen to you, and just to be able to go to Walmart and buy shampoo was a difficult thing.
I can imagine.
I can't relate to that. I have no idea what that's like. Can't even imagine.
No.
I can perform and try to help it the best way I can, but I cannot. I could not understand what that feels like.
It's a huge adjustment for them to come home after being through something like that.
Oh, yeah. Nothing's the same. So I'm completely different from my character. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. Well, I know we're limited on time here, and our 20 minutes is just about up, but I know Sabina wanted to bring up about an event in Atlanta.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the Atlanta Days charity event in April that you're going to be at, so the fans can definitely get to meet you. It's fantastic. I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to be there as well.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't do many events last year because I was working on my documentary, and that took up a lot of time. So, so I'm excited this year to do more fan events. And we're going to Orlando this year, and Atlanta, and a cruise, and a bunch of stuff. So I'm really looking, really making it about the fans this year. So it's, and I'm so glad we got another pickup, and it's just wonderful to be on air and to be able to, talk with you. And we'll have to set up another shitty chat because I know us girls can talk forever.
Well, I know we had people that were calling in to talk to you as well, but we'll definitely have you back. And since we've done a lot of the interview portion, of course, there's always more to talk about. I'd like to have you back to be able to talk to a few of your fans, if you don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, wonderful. Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. We love hearing from you, and I know we'll be very excited to have you back in the near future, and I'll touch base with Kylie.
Oh, please do. That'll be awesome. All right, ladies.
All right, have a good night. Enjoy that weather.
Oh, I will.
Thank you, Ari.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
To our listeners, I do apologize that we couldn't get to any phone calls. As you can tell, that she said herself she only had 20 minutes, but she did agree to come back, which is awesome. And I can't wait, and we will definitely get to fan calls at that time. So why don't you go ahead and tell the listeners about the event in Atlanta so they know, how to get tickets and stuff like that and what's going on, who's going to be there.
Yes, it is www.Days Charity Events, and you click on the Atlanta event. There's other events that are going on as well. So that's the website, and there are 7 wonderful actors, including Ari. There's Lauren Koslow, James Scott, Brian DiTillo, and coming back is Sean Christian, Eric Martzoff, and Wally Kurth, and it's going to be an amazing event. So definitely check it out.
I'm dying here because I want all those men.
Yes.
If there was any possible way for me to go, I'd be there in a second flat. So.
Oh, yes.
It sounds like such a great event to go to, and I love that it's for charity. Now, each person that you want to meet, you have to buy a ticket separately. Is that how that works, or
no?
One?
There's 3 different events. There is the morning event is the Q&A. You just go into a room and there's a question and answer session. You can ask them questions, and then they they auction off fun gear that they get with their names on it. It's really fun. And then the second part of the day is the autograph session. Basically, go through and meet all of them and get their autographs and pictures. And then the third event is the cocktail party, which is even more fantastic. We all dress up and just basically hang out, rub elbows, just chit-chat, drinking alcohol and having hors d'oeuvres. It is a great night, and you can do all three. You can do one. You can do two. You're not limited, and then.
But each event throughout the day, there is a different charge for, right? Or you can buy like a package to go to all three.
Right. There is a package deal, and again, it's all on the website. There is a package deal, and they do limit the packages as far as that goes. There's a limited number sold. Mm-hmm. So, but you can buy individual tickets as well. I've already bought my tickets, and I have them
of course.
Already. So,
Ms. Day's fanatic. I wouldn't be surprised if you bought it the first second it went up. So,
yeah.
Well, I'm going to bring on our other co-host, David, because he's going to talk about a general hospital event. David, are you on?
Oh, awesome.
My thing is spinning here, so let me try to get him on. Sometimes this happens, and it makes me nuts. See if you can press his, no, it's the 518 area code. See if you can press it.
Okay, it's spinning for a minute.
There we go. David, are you with us? Yay.
Yes, can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yep, we can all hear you.
Okay.
So why don't you go ahead and talk about the General Hospital event?
Okay. Listeners, coming up on March 9th, if you are in the Syracuse, New York area, there is a General Hospital event for Dom Zampronia and Jason Thompson, just those two. And what it is, it's a cocktail and buffet, dinner, since it's at 4 o'clock. Okay, it's at 4. It starts at 4 o'clock, and it is at the Alliance Bank Stadium in Syracuse, New York. It's right in the stadium is a place called the Hank Sauer Room. This is the same place where we saw Steve Burton in November. And what it is, there's the VIP section, and then there's the other guests. Now, the VIPs will get to see them first because that's the cocktail hour, and you get all sorts of drinks, GH-themed drinks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you will. And you'll get, your basic cocktail munchies. Anyone, they pass them around like the chicken wings and all that. And basically what happens is those people in the VIP section will see them first for the first hour from 4 to 5. And then at 5 to 6, the other group comes out. Okay. Now, the VIP costs more because that's $135 a ticket. That means you'll be able to go to both. You'll be able to stay for the full.
Yeah, after
thing.
The VIP part is over, you can stay for the rest of it.
Right, and that's when you'll have the buffet dinner.
And where do they get tickets for that?
Where? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And where do they get tickets?
I will let you know. Through call
Is it
tickets.
through Coastline?
No, you have to call. You have to call Wendy Schoen's number. I will give it to her because it's on Dunn's with it.
Okay.
Okay, you're calling Wendy Schoen at 315-474-7833.
Okay. You may want to shut off your computer sound because you're echoing.
Oh, yeah, my computer.